Welcome to the
Extraordinarily Large Podcast.
I am your host, Ryan Swindoll. Let's dive right in, shall we? Runescape demonstrates how activity and assessment can be closely paired. Certain activities provide occasions for the player to advance in the game. This advancement is then immediately and quantifiably assessed and reported to the player. Imagine if real life could be assessed this easily. Immediate quantifiable assessment. It motivates players to maintain and increase their avatar's power in the game world. It might likewise motivate students to study and complete their class assignments. A word of caution, though. Some quantifications of a person's skills or knowledge have been critiqued for being inaccurate, like the SAT, or oversimplified, like GPA. Truly, inaccuracies and oversimplifications are symptoms of the act of quantifying something that is, in its essence, a quality. Avatars in games don't complain that their intelligence or knowledge is reduced to a number. Take care that you truly understand what it is you are quantifying before you make it a part of your system of assessment. Moving right along. I had about as much fun in Quest Atlantis as a kid who licks the glass on the window of the candy store. I was very disappointed by the number of bugs I encountered in the first 24 hours. The premise, however, is amazing. I was thoroughly impressed with the way assignments and feedback were handled between people and in writing. There are no multiple choice tests here. Written communication invites students to articulate the propositional knowledge they have gathered from their experiences, and it personalizes the educational process. I believe learning happens through reflecting on and discussing one's experiences, and Quest Atlantis approximates that with reflective questions and teacher feedback. Even more might be done to connect students and teachers. For example, Quest Atlantis could initiate synchronous quests that facilitate roleplay or debate. Now, the moment you've been waiting for. After 24 hours, I successfully overheated my wireless card and was booted off the internet. That's one way to manage an addiction. What is this game that boasts 11.5 million monthly subscribers? Why is it so popular? Can its premise be co-opted for education? World of Warcraft is a case study in human motivation. I was motivated by the beautiful aesthetic of the game, getting to places I'd never been, seeing secrets of the world around me. I was motivated by the skill-enhancing level-ups, achieved by accumulating experience points and completing quests. The numerous indicators of player progress facilitated this. I was motivated to be comfortable and capable with the game for the social rating later that evening. World of Warcraft is also immersive enough to create a strong identification with your avatar. You can personalize your avatar's physical appearance. You have tight control over your avatar's movements and look direction. You have the choice to engage in quests or explore on your own. You can even join a role-playing server and talk like your character with other people online. What does motivation and identification yield? 11 jillion subscribers say it yields a strong, satisfying virtual experience. Now, it wouldn't be a Ryan Swindoll podcast if we didn't answer the skeptic's question. So what? Every time I told someone I was in a gaming class, they asked, "What master's program are you in?" And I wore a sheepish grin and told them it was a media arts college and moved on. Perhaps I'm still a little embarrassed about the number of hours I played computer games as a kid, failing to venture outside in the real world. Maybe, but I think the skeptic has a point about this real-world stuff. After all, I am a creature of the real world along with other things. Learning happens when I discover things in the real world. I do so through direct experience with a person, place, thing, or idea, and I experience it better when I reflect upon it and discuss it with other learners. What use, then, are my gaming experiences when they are not directly connected to the real world I am a part of? Well, here's my theory. Like literary worlds or hypothetical thought experiments, the gaming experience is one of analogy, posing an avatar in a counterfactual world. Insofar as the makers of the gaming experience reference truths about the real world, in principle their analogies will hold true. If this is true, gaming experience will be very useful to people like you and me. Because analogies, and especially gaming analogies, are harder to interpret, reflection and discussion are all the more important for real learning to take place. So grab a sword, and don't do it alone. This has been an
Extraordinarily Large Podcast.
Thank you for listening.